Can we hate a dose? Can we really just like walk around and like walk into a support group and be like, hey, what's up? My name's Allie and I hate 12.5. You know, and everybody's like, yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, that's how I feel about such and such dose. Is that a thing? Can we make that a thing? Good morning, everybody. It's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss quest. Hopefully you subscribe, come along for the ride, because I put out new videos every day. So let's talk about 12.5 this week, because I don't like to say that I hate things. I try to be more positive, but 12.5 has really got me down this week. And I want to talk about it because I feel like there are so many people in the community that are just woefully unaware that every week is not going to be the same on your GLP-1 journey. I know. It sucks. It's terrible. Why is this happening to me? Don't worry, it's happening to all of us. We need to remember that while these are prescription medications, these medications are peptides, and every week is not the same on a peptide. There are so many different factors that factor into how quickly the peptide is absorbed, right? When you do your subcutaneous injection, where you're injecting, what kind of side effects you're having, what kind of stress you're having, all of these things, right? Other supplements that you could be taking. All of these things can play a role in how your week turns out on a specific dose. So let's talk about this. I have been on 12.5 for a couple of weeks now. And one of the things that I've really been happy about is that my constipation, gone, just gone. I have been going normally, regularly, peacefully every week. And I gotta tell you, it's been amazing. It's been so great. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just putting it out there so that potentially it would provide somebody else hope as they go up in dose. You may find that there's a dose where you are no longer constipated. Now, here's the tricky part. This week sucked. It was terrible. It was terrible, horrible, no good, very bad, 12.5. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But here is everything that happened this week that sucked. I went this entire week. This is not an exaggeration. This entire week, from day one after injection, I have gone this entire week with maybe 20% appetite suppression. I would say 15 to 20%. Normally, when I start a new dose, I'm at like 100% suppression for like 3 days, right? It's a glorious thing. This week, 12.5 was giving me the great big middle finger and laughing hysterically. It was like, you feel like you injected water, right? And I was like, what is going on? This is what it sounds like when Allies cry, right? Like, this week has been garbage. I have been fighting food cravings. I have been fighting overwhelming hunger, like extreme hunger. I have been fighting food noise every single day. It's been painful, you guys. But this is also the reason, and I want to throw this out there so that maybe some newbies can get this information. This is also the reason why When I first started on Mounjaro Zepbound Tirzepatide, and the half-life of the medication caused it to wear off, so that by day 4, 5, 6, right, that intense hunger, the food noise, right, it all starts coming back. This is why I toughed it out during that time, because I wanted to train myself to make healthy choices, to choose those low-calorie options that I can have in high volume, right? Like fruits and vegetables. To focus on protein and fiber to help me get through these trying times that we're in, right? All of those weeks that I sucked it up and went through that was to help prepare me for times like this, where I had an entire week of almost no suppression. It was painful, it was jarring, and this is one of the reasons why people get so frustrated, especially when they are first starting out on a GLP-1. They get so frustrated with having these weeks where they feel like they're injecting water, right? Because they're not getting all those great side effects, and they end up quitting in the first few months. You just have to accept this is not a blood pressure medication. This is not a birth control. This is not, insert medication type here. This is a peptide. They work differently. You're not going to have the level of consistency. It's not to say that some people don't. There have been doses, like for me on 5, it was Consistency City, which would be an odd name for a city, but it was great and I loved it. 12.5, right? Like I am all over the map and I'm like, what is really going on here? I'm hoping that this next week is going to be better on 12.5. Yes. Am I optimistic? No. And hear me out. It's Sunday. I took my injection Friday morning. Normally, the first few days after injection, that is when I have the most suppression. It's fantastic. I woke up Saturday morning starving. Was starving all day. I'm never like that the day after injection. Never. I am always the person that's like, hey, by the way, I know we're going shopping or we're going out to eat or do whatever. Make sure you guys tell me when you're hungry, because otherwise I will forget to eat because it's the day after injection, right? Like, that's me. Not yesterday, not last weekend. Woke up today hungry. So we'll see how the rest of this week goes. But so far, meh. 12.5. Working great for the constipation, not so great for the rest of it. Although I did lose 1 pound last week, so that was exciting. I officially broke my stall at 180 and came down 1 pound. So, I mean, okay. 12.5, you continue to do that. We can talk. We can talk. We can be friends. We can discuss where you're being a supportive friend and where you're not. 12.5, we can discuss this. Okay, I see room for improvement. But if I keep losing weight, I'll only complain just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know who's not complaining? Kevin. He's not complaining. He's just sitting here chomping on his bully stick. Because Kevin also enjoys protein. Anyway, if you're on a dose that's not working for you, I feel your pain. Make sure you comment down below and tell me, did you have a dose or did you just have 1 week on a dose where it just completely threw you off and you felt like you were injecting water and you were like, what is going on? What is happening? If yes, comment down below and tell me about it so that we can let other people know that they're not alone, that you can get through this. It's just going to be challenging. Okay, if you're looking for a positive-only support group, I've got you covered. Link is in the description box below. Make sure you check out my other videos where I have other helpful tips and tricks to help you on your health journey. If you enjoy rant videos, make sure you go check out those videos because they can be pretty entertaining. And as always, be kind, rewind.